Well, I'm out playing today, and the goal is to tackle the tin on this loafing shed that I have for my cows to get in and out of the weather in the wintertime. And you know, they spend all the time out here by themselves, so when I show up, very oftentimes they come up and say, "Hey, what you doing?" And we have a neighbor from the neighboring herd that came visiting as well. And this is our neighbor. He didn't come without being invited. I actually opened the gate and say, "Hey, you want to come visit? I got 2 girls here you might like." So this is the bull from the neighbor, and then our cow and the 2 calves here are kind of hiding in behind him. But they came up to see just what was going on. You're a pretty friendly guy, aren't you? Yeah. Say, "Hey, where's my treat, huh? Where's my treat?" Yeah. You're a cake hound, aren't you? Yeah. You're a friendly fella, aren't you? Yes, you are. You're a friendly fella. The heifer's not quite so friendly. I haven't babied her so much. This actually was a bottle calf when I picked him up. When I weaned mama and baby off, she was locked up for a month getting weaned, and so I bought this guy to keep her company during that time. So when I put this lean-to on, I did put the tin on that portion of the roof, but I haven't put tin on everything else, and it's starting to show the signs of weather, so I need to get this covered up before winter comes. Well, that's gonna wrap up 10 on my calf shed. You probably noticed there was a lot of wind through parts of this. It's pretty calm right now, but it kind of comes and goes. I don't have any sock to put on this camera, so it is what it is. I tried to cut the noise down a little bit. But anyway, did you notice something on my tin? You're probably asking, why'd you put in screws that are the wrong color? Did you notice all these, how they stand out? They're kind of a light green screw against the brown. It really stands out. And my dark green roof, they don't stand out as bad, but they still stand out. So anyway, this is the deal. I put my extensions on the pole barn, and I used kind of a sagebrush green, because we have a lot of sagebrush around here. And when we bought this place, the center of that pole barn was already there, so I continued on with the same color. Well, when I put the tin on for the extensions, I had a couple bags extra of these screws, so I went to order this tin. They said, you need some more screws? Well, I got lots of screws, so I used what I had. So I made a deal with the cows. You know, they came up, as you noticed at first, and we kind of discussed this a little bit. And I said, look, I'm going to put screws in that are the wrong color. And if you find that you can't sleep at night, or if I observe that they start losing weight because they just can't eat, because they're so upset that these screws are a different color, I'll come out and I'll paint them to where they match. So that's kind of the agreement we have. So for right now, till we see what they do, they're just a different color. It's a calf shed, you know. So the north winds come kind of this direction, but they aren't as strong as those southwest winds. So when I put the ridge cap on, I layered it this direction because the high winds that cause all the drifting in the winter and storms in the summer come this way. So I lapped it this way. But this is the north side. My water tank is now under cover, and I have some straw bales around it to keep it open in the wintertime. And this is coming to kind of the northwest side. When I put this lean-to over my water tank, I did shorten it up to try to keep that space a little tighter around my tank. So I ended up with kind of a little cubby hole, and I put my pitchfork and a wheelbarrow and odds and ends in there. But this is kind of more of the west side. And this is more of the southwest side. Like I say, this is where the strong, stormy winds in the winter come from. So that's kind of my calf shed. Kind of a fun project. Appreciate you coming along. Thanks for watching.